What is up, YouTube? This is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, coming at you with another war recap brought to you by the guys and girls not only over at W.A.R Raiders, but also from Spartan's Legacy, guys. I am super stoked to announce that Spartan's Legacy and the W.A.R Raiders family of clans has united under one family clan that we are calling the SLWAR clan family. That stands for Spartan's Legacy Raiders. We will have more on that, more details on that in an upcoming video where I interview one of the co-leaders from Spartan's Legacy, one of the co's from W.A.R Raiders, and we just talk about kind of what the merger is and what it isn't. That should be coming out very soon. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out some epic attacks, guys. As you can see, the merger went well. We cleared all of the 9s so early that a lot of our Town Hall 9s actually had some opportunities to try out some more experimental attacks and just have some good practice attacks. And we got quite a few 3s on these Town Hall 10s. I believe we got 4 Town Hall 10 3-stars. And we're going to start off here with number 7 by Am Groot. He is just a beast attacker from Spartan's Legacy, now a part of W.A.R Raiders. And he is coming in here with a Laloon attack with a Queen Walk. I love watching these level 40 Queen Walks, guys. Just some epic stuff. And he's coming in there with those wall breakers. I'm not exactly sure why he did that. I've only seen this attack once. So I guess we will find out soon. It looks like those wall breakers did not quite work out, unfortunately. Again, not sure what the plan was for those. But anyway, so that queen, that level 40 queen is just raging away. Ends up taking out the enemy archer queen with his queen. I think that was a good placement on that rage spell. And he's coming in here now with his main kill squad. And he's not using a golem here because the only thing that he wants to accomplish with this kill squad, guys, is just to take out that one air defense. And he's already used the queen ability, so, you know, not really a good possibility of taking out that Inferno Tower. But again, I think the only thing that I Am Groot wanted to get done here was to just take out that one air defense. So anyway, he is now coming in here with his with the air portion of his attack, and he is just, I mean, I won't say spamming loons. I mean, there was definitely a method to it, but just coming in heavy with pretty much all of his loons, saving one for the back end, and a good free spell placement there. He's got one Inferno Tower left, but it's a single Inferno, which isn't going to do much to his loons. But as you can see, that single Inferno Tower did work on his hounds. So you got to be careful, even with single Inferno Towers, guys. They can really wreck your tanks. So at this point, he doesn't really have much on the map that can threaten his troops. He's still got that Archer Tower, as well as that Wizard Tower to deal with. And those max Wizard Towers can do work on loons. But at this point, he's got 3 loons left, 1 Archer Tower, and his level 40 Queen is still up, raging away. So at this point, guys, it is just cleanup. Beautiful attack by I Am Groot. Really nice job. We are so glad to have you over in the clan family. All right, beautiful, beautiful attack. Let's go ahead and check out another Town Hall 10 3-star by Professor Tom. Professor Tom is one of our newer members. He's been with us now for about a month and a half, I think. He is coming in here with a Barbarian and a couple wall breakers just to open up that section of wall. I'm sure we will find out in just a minute here. And, you know, this was really interesting. I've never seen anybody do it this way before, but he is sending in, you know, kind of I guess an air kill squad to take out that one air defense. That's the only thing he wanted to get done with that. I asked him about this attack right after he made it, you know, trying to make sure that wasn't a mistake or anything like that. And sure, you know, it wasn't. Everything here was very intentional. And he is now just coming in here with his king and his queen to grab that one air defense, as well as the enemy archer queen. And of course, the all-important CC troops. And I think that he very wisely puts the poison on those loons, because as you can see, the defending CC kind of split up there. The dragon split up from the loons. So Professor Tom did have to make a choice there, you know, poison the loons, poison the dragons. I think he made the right choice, because those loons can just do work on your queen, and he just barely gets that air defense. Anyway, so he has accomplished everything that he wants to get done, and he's now sitting in the air portion of his attack. Only has 2 air defenses to contend with, but does have 2 max multi-infernos to deal with. So at this point, it just all comes down to his loon deployment here. Excuse me, that is a single Inferno tower. So he's only got 1 multi-Inferno tower to deal with. But again, those singles can really just do work on your tanks. And if you guys don't have any tanks left, and there's still some air defenses left on the on the map, then your loons are going to be in big trouble. So as you guys can see, he just absolutely swamped this base with loons. Just savaged it. I mean, beautiful attack by Professor Tom. Really interesting start to this raid. Like I said, I've never seen it done like that before. But Professor Tom has actually done that a couple times, before. But he's the only Town Hall 10 I've ever seen do it that way. Anyway, we were going to go ahead and fast forward through cleanup here. All right, so beautiful attack by Professor Tom. Keep it up, man. All right, I believe the next attack is we're going to look at is number 17 here by Slayer. Slayer is one of our new members from Spartan's Legacy. And he just brings this beautiful, just absolutely gorgeous, I guess it's a Shattered Goho, but he's using dragons here to take out that enemy Archer Queen. So he starts off with just laying down those 2 dragons. And that wizard there to kind of help direct them. And that dragon on the left there says, "F that queen be raging. I'm not going in there." So he leaves his buddy to deal with the queen by itself. But under rage, guys, it just takes 2 shots from that dragon to take out the enemy Archer Queen. So that's the end of the story on that. And he's still got this 1 dragon left. But it's about to get in range of this air defense, and it's going to go down. But I'm pretty sure that dragon actually takes out a couple defenses before it dies. So good value there. 40 troop space to take out an enemy Archer Queen is a lot, but you got to get the job done somehow. And Slayer, I think he picked the right troop composition for this base. So anyway, as you guys can see, his push is going well. I like that he targeted the side with the enemy Barbarian King because, yes, the Barbarian King does not pose as much of a threat to your hogs as the Queen does, but high-level Barbarian Kings can just lay down some damage on your hogs, guys, so you still have to watch out for them. A lot of times you see an attack go really well, but if the Barbarian King doesn't get taken out by the push, a lot of times you just don't have enough hogs up to deal with that king, and they end up getting taken out because those hogs will not target the Barbarian King once all of the defenses on the map are gone. So anyway, Slayer came in here with a surgical hog attack, on the back end of that, on that kill squad, and uses the poison for those pups. That hound actually got taken out very late in the raid, which kind of had us worried, when we were watching this attack live. A couple hounds made it through that poison spell, but he still has his queen up, and she is fairly close to those pups, so should be taking them out pretty soon. And Slayer laid down some back-end wizards there for cleanup. Really nice job with those. I think he placed those in the perfect spot. But yeah, so those pups go down, and it is just cleanup. Beautiful attack by Slayer on a fairly tough base. Those offset queen bases are pretty rough to come up against. All right, I think our last attack here is on number 18 by another member from Spartan's Legacy, Chandler, whatever. And he is bringing a new attack. This is called the Max Attack, which is, I think, actually from Clash Heads, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's not quite a Laloon. It's just different. You guys will see here in a minute. This attack ends up using all of the spell slots except for 1 on the kill squad. So as you guys can see, he starts off with those earthquakes to take out just a huge, or to open up a huge section of the base. And one thing that somebody pointed out was that earthquake spell also softens up the buildings, in the radius, which definitely helps your kill squad push through a little bit faster. So he's coming in here with 2 golems and 2 witches, which is actually pretty interesting because I believe the original form of this attack does not involve any witches. So he takes out the queen, and as you guys can see, what Chandler did there was basically open up 3 out of the 4 air defenses for his kill squad to take out, and he does end up manage to take out all of the air defenses. And at that point, guys, you've just got 1 air defense left to deal with. And so he's going to come in here with back-end loons to deal with that. So this is almost kind of harkening back to the days when hybrid attacks were the big thing. You know, back when people first started 3-starring max Town Hall 9 bases. You know, they were sending these big pushes into the center of the base, which is usually where, you know, a lot of the bases back then had the air defenses situated, and then just loons around the outer perimeter of defenses. So this is almost kind of a throwback attack, but obviously using some new spells and making good use of those earthquake spells. So, as you guys can see, all of those loons are converging on that air defense, and just as the last Lava Hound dies, they take it out. And he's got 2 loons for back-end work here. Just going to place them wherever they need to be placed. I've only seen this attack once, but I believe he ends up placing... Yeah, he places it on that wizard tower there. And an air bomb pops, so he ends up having to use the second one. He lays down a minion to help with cleanup. But he's got a good number of pups. You know, since they only brought 2 Lava Hounds, you don't get too many pups out of the max attack, which is what this attack is called officially. But yeah, at this point, guys, it is just cleanup. So really nice job by Chandler. We've been trying out this attack and having some success with it depending on the base layout. The base really does need to have an offset queen where most of the air defenses are pushed off to one side, because in order for the attack to work well, you have to be able to open up 3 out of the 4 air defenses to your kill squad so that they can take them out. And that's why you're using so many spells on your kill squad. So we actually tried bringing this attack against, you know, some of the forum bases, and it actually failed because most of the time those earthquake spells would only open up 2 of the 4 air defenses. So, you know, definitely try it out, but it is a very base-specific attack. So, anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and as always, I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. And this is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, reminding you that we are Raiders, spells war.